will put total leather and we'll get started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Memphis Tigers offense will be first on the attack. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Green. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have the national stage. They got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Got a man. It's Henry. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Tigers are marching down the field. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap, turning it on! And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it. There's so many ways to use it, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. This defense needing this energy from the crowd in a goal-to-go situation. Right on the money. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Nice job by the defense forcing the third and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on third down.
this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Defense in press coverage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And the Buckeyes will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. Throws to the back. That's reeled in. It's Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try to take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
This Memphis offense going to work again on first down. To the air on first down. Dumps it to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Touchdown, Memphis! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, this is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle, gets the ball out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. With the catch, it's Porter. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Makes the catch. It's Hill. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the football.
Back to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Pulls it in. It's Henry. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Caught in the backfield, it's Hill. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Green. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Memphis picking up the tempo. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
He's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game. Gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's incomplete. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Memphis will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. takes the handoff. It's Simon. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Columbus for an entertaining first half than you?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn.
He's loose on the left. At the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Hey, man, I love guys with situational awareness in football. It's third and long. You know it. He's sitting right near the sticks, ready to break on the football, ready for the quarterback to throw. He does, forces the INT. Nice heads-up, smart play by that young man.
He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Jet sweep to the edge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
On the move, he fires. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, obviously it's raining here in this game, and ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. so close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. Looks as if he's going to run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tigers will hustle to the line. Quarterback will keep it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this offense has done such a good job protecting their dude at quarterback, but the defense finally gets home. Listen, that's their third sack in 2 weeks. They got to do a better job applying pressure on the quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Porter. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up second and 5, third and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to run it. Finishes the run with the slide. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They've got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball middle school.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate through the weather and get it to your target. But just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's caught. It's Hill. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll run the toss. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And a Nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver right through.
Oh, no, the ball popped out. They recovered their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. What a terrible, terrible shame. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
Instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4 downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Pocket breaking down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. He's got him this time. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease to the left. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
He is delivering the blow while running the ball, and he gets it to the 39. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The big play came, David. He saw that safety and just didn't believe he could get over the top in time.
Exactly right. You see the one safety in the middle of the field. You know the outside parts of the field are open. Run those goes, those streaks down the field on the outside. Let your playmaking receiver make that play for you.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field.
Touchdown, Memphis! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great game, tied late in the ball game. Who's going to make the big play? They come up with it late, take the lead. Nice execution. It's hard to execute in these moments. People get tight. The score is tied late in the game. I don't want to mess up, but this offense doesn't worry about messing up. They put the ball in the end zone and take the lead.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Takes a handoff. It's Simon. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's fourth down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The Tigers enter the final minute trying to drain the clock. The inside handoff. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the fourth, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Second down, they'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.